Greetings. Welcome to the Growth Orientation for Childcare as a Business. If you're here, then you've already most likely completed phase one. Congratulations. In order to be eligible for this program, you must be a U.S. citizen, you must be a guardian of a child 18 years or younger, and you must reside in one of the 21 counties here in West Tennessee, inclusive of Shelby. In addition to those three criteria, you must possess one of the following or fall in one of the following criteria: either low income, been a Medicaid recipient, unemployed, Section 8 housing, or be eligible for the National School Lunch Program is the only criteria for completing this awesome free program. Let's dive in. This program was developed in the College of Liberal and Professional Studies. Here on the campus of the University of Memphis, we take pride in understanding human growth and development in the first 8 years of life, and we specifically tune and cater to this in our department. So we work and focus and study and research child development, how humans grow in development. We also work as advocacy, child advocacy with a focus on quality child care and what that looks like in our community. And lastly, we work with adults providing professional development training opportunities and family professional development training opportunities just like this. We found that students that graduate from our department of the College of Liberal and Professional Studies go on with bachelor's degrees and work in fields that involve children and their families, maybe in the hospital or in corporate settings. We also have students that go on to do administration and leadership of either their own programs, as we hope for you, or other child care programs, preschool and parent programs. And we also have found that students end up working in fields that support families and children through a range of ages, whether it's child psychology, social work, or student counseling. So we hope that this is the beginning of a journey that you will partake. So who am I, and who even gives me the authority to talk on this subject? Well, with 30 years of experience, I've worn lots of hats. Starting as an assistant teacher and working my way up to a teacher over time, I was an infant coordinator managing a small 0 to 3 specific childcare center. Done curriculum for children of all ages and programs, a wide varieties. I'm also a professor. I've worked on new program startup many times, whether it was family day homes, Head Start programs, corporate child care centers, whether it was under 50 or 800. I've had the range and the privilege of working in each of those settings. I also am a parent and a grandparent, a member of the National Child Care Association, also volunteer for Shelby County Juvenile Court and Department of Children's Services, working with foster care families and dealing with child placement cases. So I have a plethora of experiences in different ranges and lots of contacts. So I've been privileged to share this knowledge with you. So when we think of childcare as a business, we generally think of designing a program to empower you to gain more knowledge and skills. We want to make sure that you have the skills and knowledge around child development, what that looks like from 0 through adulthood. We also would talk about business management, operations start off, recruitment, retaining, marketing, state regulations, and supervision requirements. So we'll talk about all of these things. In business management, we'll break down marketing, community partnerships, how to plan appropriate activities. We're working on create a personal professional development plan that will tune specifically for you to get you the roadmap to where you need to go. We'll learn more about leadership and ethics and the staff development, how to make sure your staff are trained and prepared for their roles, giving them the skills they need. We'll make sure that you have an understanding of social and emotional language and literacy development, as well as behavior and guidance techniques. When it comes to advocacy, we believe that participating in this training will prepare future directors and owners to advocate for better state and local policies that do affect our communities. And we hope that all of these techniques that we give you and all the information that we share with you, hopefully some will be new, some will be adding on to the knowledge that you already know, but we hope all of these tools and techniques you will use to improve the programs that you design to care for children and for the staff that you work with and the parents in the community that you work in. So when we think about feeling good and getting along with others, those are very important tools to have, especially when it comes to learning new things, because the abilities that we use to interact with others help us to communicate and make friends as well as work with people. So they're like the building blocks of growing up. Our brain is designed to work in a way that's connected, that's intertwined. So all of our learning and skills are all intertwined together like a rope. So we have to make sure that these connections are strong in the beginning and we behave and get along with others, understanding that that's just as important as learning how to read and write to get along in our social society. So we'll discuss what emotional well-being and what social skills look like. Another important thing that we'll touch on is cognitive skills. Cognitive skills are the function that your brain uses to think, to pay attention, and to process information. It helps us to remember things, and it aids in our thought process and memory processes and memory retention. These are good for building relationships and understanding how we learn our ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. Social development is a major part of the regulation of behavior, just as much as human development and cognitive learning is all tied in together. So preschool teachers should know as much about social and emotional development as they should about literacy. The skills that are on the screen are very important skills that children would need before they even enter kindergarten. So that tells us that preschool and parents are the first teachers because we're teaching children how to listen and pay attention when someone is speaking so that they will be able to share their thoughts and ideas clearly as well. We'll work on empathy, understanding how children feel, and understanding how our feelings may interfere or affect the care that we give children. We'll learn more about cooperation and working together as a team in the family and the community along with the child for the best outcomes, respectfully treating everyone with kindness and fairness along the way. So, what can you expect after enrollment? After you've been notified that you're participating in the program, you will be either mailed or asked to pick up your books for the course at no charge. Here are the books that you'll be provided as we go along the material. You'll also have videos to watch and other engaging interactive tools as we go along this way. I think it's very important to understand that this is an asynchronous class, meaning it is a 12-week program with 3 modules. It is designed that you complete one module within a 30-day period on your time before the next module opens up. So if you're able to complete this program in 12 weeks, hats off to you. It may take you a little longer based on your busy schedule, but you can do it. Just don't give up. You'll plan to meet with me in the beginning for about an hour, and we'll discuss where you are and where you like to go. Are you here for professional development training hours, already working in the field? Or are you looking for something to get your feet wet to have a true understanding of what you're getting into? Either way, this course is for you, and we'll discuss that in week 1 and week 10, your last week. After completing this course, you could be paired with, you'll have the opportunity to be paired with a mentor, and you'll also have the opportunity to present your business plan to funders for greater funding. So, in addition to the stipend that you'll receive to complete this program, you'll also have the opportunity to apply or present to other funders to actually get your business up and going. And we will connect you with those individuals. So, if you have any question, we thank you for attending today's orientation. So, do not hesitate to reach out. The phone number is on the screen, 901-678-5981, to find out more information about childcare as a business. Take care, and I hope to see you soon.